Hey guys, I have recently bought a Zoom H1 and in this video I'll tell you why I chose this over the upgraded version, the newly launched Zoom H1N, and why I think this is a very good time to get the Zoom H1. I'm using the Zoom H1 right now to record this video as well, so you will get the idea about how much your production value of your videos can be elevated using this recorder. See, in this video I'll share my review, the best recording settings for the Zoom H1 along with a lot of tips and tricks. If you are a filmmaker, a YouTuber, or simply looking for an entry-level, inexpensive, no-nonsense sound recorder, then you don't want to miss this video. So make sure you'll watch the video till the end. So let's see what you get in the box. First, you will see the Zoom H1, some paperwork, and a free 2GB microSD memory card along with a microSD to SD card adapter and a nice carrying case for the card. I have also bought the APH1 Zoom H1 accessory pack. In this package, I have got a windscreen for the Zoom H1, an adjustable tripod stand, a mic clip adapter, a nice padded shell case, a AC adapter and a USB cable. I highly recommend you to purchase this additional kit if you want to take your H1 recordings to another level. You will also get free downloadable version of Cubase LE and Wavelab LE with the Zoom H1. So let's talk about why I chose the Zoom H1 over the latest Zoom H1N. For me, I needed a lightweight, compact and inexpensive sound recorder which will easily fit in my camera bag. The Zoom H1 was always my first option. There has been a price drop of the Zoom H1 with the release of the Zoom H1N. Moreover, the upgrades of the Zoom H1N are not that compelling to me. It has added a physical dial to adjust your recording levels and the Zoom H1 relies on two buttons to do the job, which is not that of a big deal to me. The new H1N is also slightly bigger in size and that's why it does not fit inside the carrying case that comes with the APH1 accessory kit and would have required me to buy the new accessory kit which is even pricier. With the release of the H1N, Zoom has discontinued the H1 and its price has been dropped as hell. So I didn't delay and ordered my H1 and I have been using this in different shooting scenarios and it has been holding up pretty nicely. I am very satisfied with the purchase. The sound quality is almost same as its bigger brother and much pricier Zoom H4N, and it only requires a single AA alkaline battery and it lasts much longer than a H4N on 2 AA alkaline battery, which saves a lot of production budget as well. You can also use the Zoom H1 as an audio interface and use its microphones to record audio directly to your computer in the DAW of your choice, which is a great feature to have and can save you a lot of time. I use it to record my voiceovers directly in Logic Pro X and edit the audio in Logic afterwards, and it saves me the hassle of transferring all the files and all. If you connect the H1 with your computer via a USB cable, the screen of the H1 will show you two options. In one mode, you can use it to access the memory card as usual, and in other mode, you just have to press the record button when the screen of the H1 shows audio after connecting it to the computer, and you can use it as an audio interface without the need of installing any other drivers or software. Pretty neat. The Zoom H1 can record up to 96 kHz 24-bit in either WAV or MP3 format. I use it in the 48 kHz 24-bit and record my audio in WAV format, which gives me enough flexibility in post-processing and does not eat up too much space. If you need, you can always switch to the MP3 format, which will give you almost double the recording time without sacrificing too much on the quality. It also has an inbuilt low-cut filter and you can use that if you need. I usually do not use it while recording and cut my low frequencies as needed in Logic Pro X during post-processing. If you do not have the luxury of that, then you can always use the inbuilt low-cut filter. It works just fine. A sound recorder like this is very important to have in any kind of production. You can use its inbuilt microphones to record stereo sounds. No matter if you are shooting a narrative or documentary or an interview, you can use it to record high-quality on-set sounds which are very important and can save you a lot of time in post-production. You can also attach an external boom or a lavalier mic to this and use that microphone to capture the sound and use the Zoom H1 to record the audio. I also have a Rode Video Micro which is an on-camera directional microphone. If your camera has a microphone input, you can attach it directly to your camera and use the mic to capture the audio. It gives you better audio than the camera's inbuilt microphone, but it has some limitations. First of all, the built-in mic preamps inside the cameras are not that great and that's why you can easily end up with a lot of white noise in your recordings, which is very annoying and hard to reduce properly in post. Secondly, if the mic is attached to your camera, you cannot move the microphone independently and you may lose the opportunity to get close to your subject to record better audio. Using an external recorder like the Zoom H1 resolves both the issues. The Rode Video Micro performs much better in conjunction with the Zoom H1. So in conclusion, I can only tell you that Zoom has discontinued the H1 and replacing it with the H1N. There are very few H1 left and are being sold like hotcakes. If you are looking for the cheapest and the best portable sound recorder, I will highly recommend you to get your Zoom H1 before it gets obsolete. You can click the first link in the video description below to buy one. You can also buy the accessory kit right now, as it will be hard to find once it gets obsolete. You can find a link to buy the accessory kit as well. See you in the next video.